Okay, so the question that I'll be solving right now is called is 1041, which is nothing but a robot bounded in circle. So it's one of the frequently asked questions in Amazon, and let's go with the question. So the question says that there is a robot which is in an infinite plane and starts at an origin 0 0 and faces the north direction. And as a part of this question, the input that's been given is there's a string which has been given. So the assumptions are this. So the assumptions are robot is in an infinite plane, and the second one is current position is uh, is 0 0, and current direction is north, right? So these are the assumptions, and the input is going to be a string. Input is going to be a string, and what is output is return boolean value, uh, boolean value. So this is return true if uh, the robot is there's a robot, right? So this is an infinite plane. So if the robot moves somewhere and it comes back to its original position, then return true, uh, else return false. So this is what is being expected, right? So this is what has been given is an input string. So the string can be of the format, if we take an example over here, so let's say GG, uh, LL, and GG. So in this case, what the question is trying to say is, if given this command and if you can run this command for an like infinite time, no, okay, okay, it repeats itself forever, repeats forever. So what is expected is we have to return true if this command has been repeated forever. The robot, if the robot comes back to the origin point 0 0 at some point of time, then we have to return true, else we have to like return false. So that's what has been given, right? So as a part of this question, what I'm going to do is let me start like typing the like what is being expected, right? So what I'll do is I'll use a directions array, which is going to be basically the upward direction. It means the robot can like go upwards, which is positive y-axis, which is going to be 0 1, and the robot can go on the right. So I go in a clockwise manner. So it means that so the right, the x is going to be 1, uh, and the robot can go in like downwards, which is going to be we have to like decrement y, which is in this case it will be 0 minus 1 and minus 1 0, right? So this is how, once I've represented these directions, what I'll have is I'll have an index which points to the directions array, and depending on if an input is L or R, right? So I will modify this index accordingly, and then I'll modify this index accordingly. So what I'm trying to say is, let's say if we have the directions as 0 1 and 1 1 0 and 0 minus 1 and minus 1 0, right? So in the beginning, so the index will be at 0, will be like 0. So when you take a left, so when the input over here is left, so what really happens is, as you can see, I have 0 0, right? So if I take a left, it means that my robot is supposed to be at if I let's say if I take a left, and if I go, then it means that my robot is going to be over here, right? So in that case, it is nothing but my x-axis is minus 1, and my y-axis is 0, which is nothing but this, right? So what really happened is my I initially was at 0, and now it jumped by plus 3. So if you look this in so this is like the meat of the problem. So as you can see, when the robot is taking left, it's nothing but you're making like 1, 2, and 3. So you're kind of like steering 3 times in the directions, and you'll end up over here. And similarly, what really happens is if the directions is right, so if we take up right and go, so in that case what happens is the robot is expected to, so it's the initial directions over here, so the next it changes to over here, and then when it does a go, the robot is supposed to land at uh, 1 and 0, which is nothing but this index. So my I index for r basically jumped by 1, and in this case it jumped by 3, right? And because we have only 4 directions uh, in this case, so every time we jump our index this, so we have to do a mod of so I plus jump, right, mod of length of directions, which is nothing but the length of this, right? So I'll basically write this out. So my current uh, what do you say, the current position is 0 0, that the robot is at 0, and my int uh, let's say current direction is nothing but 0, which is nothing but it is pointing to north in this case. So when it says north, so when you do a G, it means that the robot will land at y is 1, right? So 0 and 1, uh, 0 and 1. So this is what it's trying to say, right? So when you do a go, the robot is going to be at 0 1, right? So now so the current direction is 0 0. Now I'll what I'll do is I'll basically iterate over over the the instructions less than instructions dot length I plus plus. So what I'll do is if my instructions, if the character at the current is equal to L, so in that case what I'll be doing is I'll be like my current index is current index plus 3 uh, mod 4, and else if the instruction is right, so in that case my current index would be current index plus 1, right? So else what really happens is if it's G, then my current position is I'm going to add the current position, so whatever I did um, over here, right? So it's basically adding the current direction. So I'll be like so my current of 0 is current of okay is nothing but there's of current index of 0, right? I'm basically adding that value 1 and 1, right? So this is so we're basically looping over the instruction string, right? So what we have to basically return is we have to, so in this case we have to return either if my current of 0 is equal to 0, or current of 1 is equal to 0, sorry, this is and or if my current is greater than 0, right? So I'll basically try to explain the line 19. So what really is happening over here is when the, so if you take up the example GG LLGG, which is given in the example one, right? So what is really happening is, so the robot is initially over here. So so it's here, and now when it comes to the L, the robot changes the direction, right? Now again, it's left, so the robot is now pointing downwards, right? So G and G. So in the end of this, my robot is back to the original point, right? So that's what the first condition is trying to say is. So now, so the reason why I am checking if my current index is greater than 0 is, let's take a scenario, right? So my robot is over here. So uh, right, so let's take up a point example where it's pointing. So this is nothing but G, right? So left, and and right, and then G. So over here, so my robot is basically pointing in the north direction, which is nothing but my current index is equal to 0. So when this is executed indefinitely, the robot will never return to the point of origin, right? So now let's take an example where the robot is actually not facing the north. So let me take this example. Let me say the robot is over here. So in this case, so the example is it's G. So my robot took a left, and it's G, right? So this is the instruction. So now let me execute this over. So it's G, left, and G. So let me execute this for an infinite number of times. So for the second iteration, what really happens is, so my robot is over here. It takes a left direction, and then it's gonna over here for the second iteration, right? So now for the third iteration, what happens is, my robot is still facing downwards. It's gonna come down, right? It's gonna take it'll take a left. It changes its directions, and then it's over here. So this is at the end of third iteration. Now at the end of fourth iteration, it's straight. It takes a left, and then it goes right. So this is what happens at the fourth iteration. So as, like, you can imagine this as so it started. So for when this um, uh, instruction was executed 4 times, so the robot was able to come back to the point of origin, right? So that is what this current is greater than 0 is trying to say is, at the end of just one execution, if the robot is not facing north, then it means that at some point of time the robot will come back to the point of origin. And so that is what this condition is trying to imply. And let me just go ahead and run the code. uh, okay so so this is a problem. Okay, run code. Right, so let me go ahead and submit it. Right, as you can see, so this is the it beats like the execution by 100%. So so that is what this question is asking. And hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions, just like comment in the comment box, and I'll make sure that I'll respond to it. Thank you.